We are here, we are here, we are here on this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis, and we are marking up GBP, JPY. We are on the monthly time frame. Price action, last candle to the right hand side looks like a bullish green doji coming from an area of support. So we do have price action overall, higher highs. Price action overall, lower lows. We do have that midpoint in the middle, also adding second level lows. So let's head over to price to see what's going on in that area. So we have price action on the monthly time frame as a bullish green doji. So that's retesting. So we're going to see that market going to push down or push up or continue to work its way sideways within that consolidation of the previous candle with the second, third, fourth, and some of the fifth. So first, let's grab that area consolidation. Price action high of that area. Price action low of that area. And we can see prices resting at that bottom of the support of that SR line of the consolidation that we did create. So if that market is going to work its way up, market's coming from an overall pattern at the bottom here of a triple bottom. So we do have that first, second, third, fourth retest. Market pushed up once overall, market pushed up twice overall. So market's on that second push. So we're looking for a pattern to identify itself here to see if that market is going to drop down and push up. So if that market is identified as a pattern or maybe a bearish red candle, market's coming down, and we'll look for that circle, the pattern in that circle from Forex pattern cheat sheet. And if we receive that pattern, market will be identifying for that first leg, second leg, third leg, and we can receive that M pattern. So that's the break of that M. Market may retest that midpoint area here and then drop down from a double top and a retest. Now, if that market's going to work its way up, are we looking for that market to just retesting as it did at this area of support? And then we look for a bullish green candle to engulf, so it'll be breaking out the next area of resistance line, which is that overall midpoint line. On the weekly time frame, we have price action as a bullish green candle with a long wick down to the bottom, so it's tagging an area of support. If it's respected, we'll be looking for that market to engulf the second and last candle with some of the third and some of the fourth last candle to push that market up. And if not, we can't receive that break of that area, come back to retest for that market to work its way down. So overall, if that market does drop down, that market's coming from that first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retest, market push once, retest. We want to see if it drops down from here. If so, market's coming from a triple top and a retest. And if it's respected from that area, we will be identifying that first leg, second leg, third leg. Look for a pattern to identify itself in this area here. From, once again, Forex pattern cheat sheet. Receive that pattern and that market pushes up for that W. Looking for the retest of that consolidation of that top of that resistance SR line that we create. And market's pushing up from a double bottom and a retest. So on the daily time frame, we have price action as a doji. Okay, so price action is side by side with the previous candle, so market's working its way for that consolidation until receive the break of that area. So market could be identifying that first, second, or it's multiple pushes. So first, second, third, fourth retest, the market push up from a triple bottom, or maybe it just may identify as an overall first leg, second leg, third leg, and market push up for that W. And if it breaks down for the decline, we can clearly see that if you add a midpoint in this area here, the market broke, so it came back to retest. So that's the retest. That's the first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. So double top, price action, near price action, and some of the second last candle. It's a retest. Market's coming down from a double top and a retest. Or we can just receive that consolidation within that area. On the 4-hour time frame, price action, bullish green candle could be making an area of support coming from a pattern below the low. So we do have that first, second, third, fourth with the huge breakout with the bullish green candles. Price action, second, third, fourth, the last candle all retest if it's respected for that area of support. Market's breaking out from a double bottom and a retest. And if we do see that decline, we can see that overall first, second, third, market's coming down from that double top of that area. 3-hour time frame, price action, bullish green doji. So market's still consolidating sideways. On the 2-hour time frame, starting to create some structure here. So as we walk down the time frame, we're going to see what's really going on. But we can see that consolidation that's trying to form in that area. On the 1-hour time frame, we do have more of that pattern. So let's draw out what we see. Price action, if it's respected for this bullish green doji with the long leg down to the bottom, that'll be a support leg tagging that area near the SR line. So we're identifying the first, second, third, overall fourth retest at that midpoint of that area. Market's coming up from a double bottom and a retest. And if it declines, that means be respected from that second last candle with the long wick up to the top, and maybe some of the third to last candle as well. So I'll be identifying for the first, overall, second, third, market coming down from that double top as we read on the earlier time frame, or we can just receive that consolidation until that market forms that pattern and finally breaks out. 45-minute time frame, we have a bearish red candle with a long wick down to the bottom. So we're not too sure what it's looking like right now. Why? Because we do have price action high, price action low of that area. And if you add the midpoint, we can see price action is we're going to see if it's going to receive the break of that SR line as we walk down further, or it's going to respect the area SR line for that support and work its way back up. Same as well on the 30-minute, we got a more price action, more like a doji retest. So we don't know if it's respecting a push up or breaking or push down, but it's green, so it can push out. And if it does push out, we're going to see price action and go off the second last candle, work that market up. So we have a pattern above price action doji. On the 15-minute time frame, we have a double top. So coming up in green, first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. Think about market slightly broke that market, came back to retest, still waiting for that pattern to identify itself. It pushes down, market's coming from that double top and a retest. Now if it's respected, market's identifying that first, overall, second, third, looking for that pattern to form itself, market push up for that W back in the previous areas. Okay, price action on the 5-minute time frame is trying to still form. Second last candle is the engulfment. So second last candle will have wick above the previous wick, body above the previous body, which can be enough support. And we do have a pattern here for the engulfment from second last candle to third, which can push that market up to at least that midpoint area. Okay, so we can see that wedge pattern that's trying to form. So market could bounce up and down and create that incline W on that wedge until receive the breakout. And if not, markets can run into this area of resistance, drop down, and we identify that's coming from a double top and a retest. Same as well with the 3-minute time frame, and on the 1-minute time frame, we can see price is closing up close to that SR line. So if you think about putting that area in the zone, what's really going on in that area? It's going to break into it. It's going to retest resistance, work its way back down. Okay, guys, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your attention. GBP, JPY.